Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video. And can you believe it's only, I believe, like 2 months until The Acolyte actually comes out. Coming up pretty fast. There's been a lot of backlash to the trailer. It's gotten ratioed. Last time I checked, weeks ago, it was like over 500,000 dislikes. Nobody seems to be interested in the show. Now, what is the weapon of a Jedi Knight?
Lightsaber.
Yes.
And the Force.
And the Force, yeah. But the weapon of a Jedi, even a Sith, is a lightsaber. That has been at the core of Star Wars. Now, when we actually watch the Acolyte trailer, Carrie-Anne Moss's Jedi character wasn't using a lightsaber. Mm-mm. And I believe that kind of like fell in line with the rumors that she would not actually be using a lightsaber because she defeats her opponents with her hands, basically. And remember the Ahsoka show? They tried to do that also with Ezra.
Yeah.
Sabine gave him a lightsaber. He's like, I don't need it. I got the Force. I'm like, that is the weapon of a Jedi. Obi-Wan told Anakin, this weapon is your life. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we do know that there's actually going to be lightsabers in this because we did see a red lightsaber. I'm assuming that's the Sith Lord. But look at this here. The Acolyte aiming to beat the Phantom Menace lightsaber duels. They're joking, right?
I hope so.
They got to be joking. They are not topping the Phantom Menace on lightsabers.
Now, I have to say that the new upcoming TV show on the trailer, the fighting is good, but the style is totally different from George Lucas' Star Wars.
Well, actually, they didn't really show any lightsaber fighting. You did see lightsabers light up.
Yeah, but not the fighting.
The fighting was like very, very samurai. And I know that Star Wars was inspired by samurai, but it wasn't like that. That didn't feel like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars has its own unique feel to it. But the Acolyte trying to beat Duel of the Fates? I mean, every single Disney Star Wars project we've seen, my biggest complaint about the sequels, one of the biggest complaints, there's a lot, the lightsaber duels were terrible. I don't like the way Kylo Ren used a lightsaber. Rey could never use a lightsaber. They were all trash. The Ahsoka show, the lightsaber fighting is awful.
I don't know if the producer or the writer hired the guy who did the fighting for George Lucas.
No, they didn't. Nick Gillard isn't around.
Oh. Yeah, all the fighting in this George Lucas Star Wars is pretty good.
Yeah.
My favorite one is Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Anakin and Obi-Wan. Nick Gillard choreographed that fight.
Yeah, in
for all the prequels.
Mustafa.
He was a huge part of the reason why the prequel fights was so good. The choreography was so good. Anakin and Obi-Wan was great. Duel of the Fates. I remember sitting in the movie theater watching Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's like if you see, well, I saw the George Lucas Disney Star Wars fighting, and their fighting style, it also come with their emotion where they really into the fighting scene and just grabbed my attention, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Look here.
And plus, they have good video editing too. So
right here it says the cast and crew of The Acolyte are putting a lot of importance in their lightsaber fights, it seems. Daphne King has gone on record saying they wanted to film a lightsaber duel that was superior to the Duel of the Fates fight between Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace. What? Speaking to Entertainment Weekly, King stated her belief that it was the most iconic lightsaber fight in the saga. Though the prequel trilogy is littered with stunning choreographed fight sequences, the climactic fight in Revenge of the Sith would probably like a word with her. I agree. But I believe this is what she said here. Yeah. That was a very frequent conversation we had. It was very much, we want to top the Darth Maul fight, the most iconic fight, I think, in the Star Wars cinematic universe. It's such an amazing fight, and we're also excited about the saber fights. There's such a skill and a craft to it that it feels so OG Star Wars and feels so impressive when you see it as a viewer. It was my favorite part of filming. I love the whole training process of it. Everyone was very excited about it, which then made it much more fun. Our incredible stunt team created this kind of fusion of different martial arts, and we were all trained in how to use sabers. I feel very comfortable with a sword now, and I know what Charlie does too, and I know that JJ does too. We were all in there for hours a day training, and it was really fun to kind of explore also a different side to the characters within the fighting. What?
As I see it, I don't know how it will turn out in the TV show, but in the trailer, it's more just like martial art mixed with
it's not lightsaber fighting. You don't see any lightsaber fighting in the trailer.
No.
You see lightsabers light up, and that's about it.
I'll have to see the TV show and see how their fighting goes.
I feel very comfortable saying it ain't going to come close to the prequel fighting.
I don't think so, too. Unless they hire someone like
Nick Gillard.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I mean, these people that are actually attached to The Acolyte, they know nothing about Star Wars. They know nothing. Yeah, but I really do foresee a huge flop when it comes to them trying to top. How about this? How about just trying to make a good story? Forget about the fighting. How about trying to make it a good story? Because I don't think the story is going to be very good. I mean, that whole entire trailer felt nothing like Star Wars. The story leaks seemed to be trash, in my opinion. And they're talking about, we want to top the Duel of the Fates. Nah. That's just not going to happen. That's idiotic for them to even say. I mean, even the if you look at the Obi-Wan series, also the lightsaber fighting. Mm-hmm. First of all, Obi-Wan was actually, they made him a coward with his lightsaber. Then the duel with Darth Vader, I didn't really care for that much either. Wasn't terrible, but I didn't care for it that much.
For me, I think the Disney Star Wars, the fighting is slow.
Yeah.
But when you see the George Lucas Star Wars, the fighting is exciting, it's moving fast.
Yeah. And that was on purpose. Because in the prequel, it said the Jedi were in their prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're moving fast, it's exciting, it's interesting, and you know what they're fighting for and stuff like that.
Yeah. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of them trying to outdo the Duel of the Fates? I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. That's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.